It's just another expiration Friday. Whoa, whoa. Checking on my trade, yeah. Hoping to find a drum roll, please. Pile of money. It is options expiration Friday. Checking in on the charts, checking in on the trades, checking in on the expiring options. Let's start with the Bitcoin because I know you believe me when I tell you that I put this green pivot box in when it was just about 61,000 and it's already into the box. The box is between 62 and 63,000. I think, and this is based on the Magic 8 Ball plus Elliott Wave theory plus the Liberace retracement. Is that Fibonacci? Yeah, Liberace is Fibonacci's gay cousin. Oh, you crack yourself up. I think the more probable course is this. We're not done. We're not done going downtown, but I think this pivot box will tell us the story, and this could be as early as today. So right now we did reach the pivot, and it could start to turn down at any moment. And I think then we watch this number because we got this ABC like almost perfect, but this is it's a whole thing in Elliott wave theory, A, B, C's, small a, small b, small c, all that kind of stuff. So I think we still have an ABC in us, and this was the A. Now we're at the B, and now we're continuing with the C with a target of probably no lower. Well, I shouldn't say no lower. Target of around 55,000. However, if we do indeed take out this pivot and then we bust through this 64, we'll call it 64,500. We'll put that up on the board when I'm done with this video. If we bust through the 64,500 without any significant downturn, then I think we're heading up here. Rocket ship. It's a rocket right up to 70,000 K. You can't be 70,000 K. Don't correct me on a live video, Terry. So that is the look at the Bitcoin. Now, this is what I would be looking to do. One, I mean, either way, I think we're going to be watching for an opportunity to see Bitcoin make a powerful move. This would actually load us up for a bigger, more powerful move. Okay. If we are able to make one more lower low into the mid 50s and then spring, we'll sprung that spring. It's Friday, leaving for Napa Valley on Sunday. Kind of excited. So if we bust through this pivot aggressively, then I'd probably look to get involved in a BITX position. BITX is a 2 times Bitcoin bull. I'd put a then stop probably at the bottom, like it maybe the equivalent of 62,000 in the Bitcoin, put a stop on the BitX. But if we do travel down here, then we would just obviously be watching for clear signs of bottoming, and then we'd take the BitX up the elevator to the moon. Okay, what else you got on the charts? Let's take a look at silver. Silver did what we wanted it to do. We talked about it all week. Don't go below 30, and we got to close above 31. We did close above 31 yesterday. We're making a nice move again today, up 1.31%. And then what we'll be looking for is two things, and I'll put some boxes up here. One is, are we going to have a local top? And if we did, I think it would be shy of 32. Probably 3180 would be that number. Have to pull the old fibs out, the old Fibonacci's. But if we bust through that and then clear 32, then put your hand in my pocket and hold on to my rocket. I thought you banned that line from your videos. I did. That'll be the last time I use it. But if you know that that's Kiss, then you're probably pretty cool. So that is what we'll be watching, because that we could reach that a local top today, make our way down just a bit, probably no lower than 30.50, and then rocket shipping again. But it could easily take that out today. It is an expiration. Hopefully we'll have some shorts getting their panties in a bunch, and we'll be taking them to the woodshed. TLT, is it started to cooperate yet? Oh, it has. It is. That was a genuine weird giggle because I've been stubbornly staying in this trade. I told you that yesterday. I got into the old TMF. Too much information? Nope. Too much fun. TMF. So that is, did we call the local bottom? So far, so good. So we're looking for this. We're looking for an aggressive move today. And if and this is the TLT chart, by the way, but I use TMF as an aggressive proxy to TLT because it is a 3 times bull. We'll check on TMF specifically on our position in just a moment because I did buy that a little high and then followed it down a little lower, and then it went even lower after that. But I think we're now in the money, yes. Gold has a beautiful, this is a GLD chart, I believe. Yeah, GLD. This is the year. Look what it's done this year. Hello. And when it's made its runs, we talked about this, not big pullbacks, a little higher high, a little higher low, a little higher high, a little higher low. Same. Bing, go. Hello. That is called beautiful. It is called beautiful, and I'm calling for, where are we at? 245, 260 minimum this year, as high as 280. So I want to chart that out for you because we still have some room for that to roam to the north side. Let's go. GDX. I'm checking out GDX because this is what I'm currently watching on my radar. And it started to play right into my hands, and then it's like, hey, maybe I'm not done yet. So if it's not done yet, it's going to take out this high, which would be 4041-ish if it's not done. Then we just move this A over. It doesn't mean this thesis is invalidated. Indeed not, because we just keep watching from there. But right now, I think we're going to be heading down to around 39. And then if that's the case, if we get into this pivot box, then I'll be watching very carefully to then get back into GDXU, which is the 2 times bull on the gold miners. We just had a nice play this week with that particular vehicle, the GDXU, and made a nice little amount of dollar bills. And then we'll follow that thing right up here, which should be the next move, 4080 minimum, if this thesis plays out. So we'll be watching that. What is this? So that's GDXU. So you can see I left this meat on the bone, but again, I didn't call the bottom, didn't call the top, but all this money in between went into my skinny jeans. So I got that going for me. But if we do look at, and I already did this for my own purposes. I looked at, where's the 1330? 1330. If you look down on the chart there, Thursday, 10 October 24, 1330. That's what matches up to right around where that box is that I have on the GDX on the lower end, which could happen today, as early as today, and could be invalidated as early as today. But that would bring GDXU back into the 4367 range, and then we should be able to ride it back up here to the 48 plus range. Okay, no moves today. Let's go to the board to prove it. No moves today. That was our profit yesterday on the NUG-T and the GDXU. That was a 3-day trade, I think. So that pays for my Napa trip. Got that going for me. And holy Miss Molly. Good golly, Miss Molly. I'm tongue-tied. I'm so excited. All right. 1 day later, and a nice new high, 10-11, October 11th, 2.343. 2.343. Yesterday we were at 2.304. So, oh my. And I'm at minimum target on AGQ. My target was 17,000 shares, was 17,000. That was min target. So I was looking between 17,000 and 34,000. At the very moment, I'll let that reside, let that ride. But options expiring today, $44 calls on AGQ. So those will expire at full profit. and SLV $30 calls that will also expire at full profit. If it does not, then we're still doing very nice, because that means we're got the rocket ship going in silver. Then the rest of the only other things on the board currently are all the leaps. I got the 235 GLDs for January of 26, 10 contracts there. So controlling 1,000 shares, up $3,300. You saw me put those trades on earlier this week. In fact, what was it? 3 days ago? No, 2 days ago. 2 days ago, we bought, hold on. Oh, yeah, we made the mistake. Remember that? And I bought the 0 day. Well, you laugh now because you made $500, but laughter through tears on the way down. I made the mistake about the 0 day expiration on the GLD, sold it 4 minutes later, made $500. And then we got into the 240 GLD and the 235 and spent $49,400 to do so. But again, we're controlling 2,000 shares of the GLD for a minimum amount of $1 bills because they are leaps. So we're up 3,300 on the 235s. We're up 3,130 on the 240s, and then our SLV $26 strike calls 300 of those. So we're controlling 30,000 shares, and we're out to January 26, and we're up to 15,150. At any point soon that hits 25, I'll probably cash out again. We ended up cashing out just under 27,000 on our last tranche, which was an 11-day trade. So that made us feel good. AGQ losing a little luster under that 17,000. I thought we were in the money on TMF. Let's get into that. Let's get into that right now. 50.87. Oh, we're way off from the money. Well, $570. That's not way off. It is, because we got to get to plus 51.17. Okay. Let's check it out again. Take another. No, this is a 30-minute chart, though, so it isn't going to show all the little movements. All but one of the candles today have been green, so at least we got a positivity there. We gotta be pushing into the 94s, though, hopefully strongly into the 94 handle on TLT for me to feel really good about the TMF position. Now only down 482. So I'm still planning on playing this because TLT's gotta be bottoming. I mean, I'm going to just say this is the bottom. How it goes from here might be a meander. It likes to do that as well. But I think we for sure have 95 plus coming, as I wanted to see it today, no later than the end of Monday. That's what the charts tell me. So I would have some fun on the TMF, and I would possibly sell a week's worth of call options. So we're at 51. So probably, is there a 51.50 for a week out? Whoa. Is there a 51.50? Yeah, I'd probably go. I mean, you could put a bunch of immediate dollars in my pocket, because you see, because it is an aggressive leveraged ETF, that the volatility is always very high. So I'd make almost $2,000 to sell 20 contracts at $51. Would probably go to the 52 just to lock in and stick with the thesis and still create over $1,000 of cash flow for the Holly Hobby Velcro wallet. Indeed. So what else is happening here? And then I've got 4 positions right now: AGQ, TMF, SLV, and ODV. That one just hanging around. It's a little junior miner that I have a feeling is going to be taken out, which would then give us a nice premium on the shares. So that's that. Thanks for checking in on this Expiration Friday. Whoa, ho, ho. Hold on, I can't bring this other big screen up. You know what I'll do, though, just for fun, because again, I wanted to show you the house we rented for Napa Valley, and I have to dig through my phone to get that address. So maybe I'll come back this afternoon, see how everything played out. Did I cash out of the AGQs? Did I let them ride? Did I get back into GDXU? Or did the chart not play out how I anticipated, which was this, which it could easily take this back out here, and then we would measure the fibs and possibly move that A over, still expecting a B down, or we can ride right through aggressively and not have the downturn that I am anticipating. So what do we have? 2, 3, 4, 3 was our high. Locked it in live. Have a wonderful weekend. If I do not come back to say hello, I will be out O-Town next week. So I hope you have a wonderful week. And if you have not already subscribed to the channel, please do so. Click that like button ASAP. Leave me a lovable comment. Let me know if you live in California or if you've ever traveled to the Napa Valley area, and do you like to drink wine? All of those things must be answered below. Share this channel with a lovable friend, and I'll see you in the next video.